I've been in always more of corporate environments and corporate settings where people had their MBAs and people were used to traveling nationally and internationally and recognizing the challenges of local oriented part-time workers and frontline managers and making sure that I try to give them what they need to be successful. I still don't think I have figured it out. I'm not a fast twitch muscle fiber kind of person. And working in a brick and mortar business requires fast twitch muscle fiber. And so sometimes I think I've set them up for success. The main thing I've done is try to get out of their way so they can do the job much better than I can.
Yeah. And I feel you've touched on a very important point, Andy. Even though the domains and the industries are completely different, that one line that you just said, I get out of the way so that they can do their job. I feel that's so important because somewhere along the line, certain leaders become micromanagers,
Yeah.
even though they didn't want to. Maybe they've had situations, maybe they've had past experiences, good and bad both, and that's one of the major things that hinders the growth of a team and the leader too. Because then you've got this label now with you that, oh, you know what? She's a micromanager.
Yeah.
Or he's a
Well, and I think
micromanager.
there's several challenges with that. First of all, you just totally demotivate people, right? When you
Yeah.
micromanage them. Furthermore, you're blocking their growth. I think part of what a manager who's committed to becoming a high achieving leader, this very conversation we're focused on for our entire time together, has to recognize I have to give people permission to do things differently than I would have, which means at times they're going to make mistakes.
Correct.
I was promoted into my position because I was a top performer, probably. I know how to solve that, but I'm going to solve it the way I'm going to solve it. I've got to give Andy permission,
Yeah.
which means at times he's going to be late. He's going to overrun budgets. He's going to write ugly code. He's going to slow the team down. But if I keep grabbing it out of his hands, he never has the opportunity to grow. And then the one other thing, and I will tell you, this is again part of my toxic boss background. The other problem with micromanagers is they take credit for too much. And I worked for a boss a number of years ago now where I worked around some really good people and he never made any of us look good in front of his team, in front of the
Mm.
senior leaders, in front of clients. He was always taking credit in his very language. It was I language rather than we language.
Mm.
Leaders, it is all about the we and not about the I. Truth of the matter is, at times the leader is still doing most of the heavy lifting, but they share that credit so that the team continues to develop. Don't micromanage, don't take credit for work others have done.